Hi, it's Glenn here from goldsurvivalguide.co.nz. A question we often get, particularly from the first time buyer of gold and silver, is how do I choose between buying PAMP Swiss gold and silver bars versus local New Zealand refined gold and silver bars? Short answer would be to say that the local New Zealand refined gold and silver are bought by 89% of our clients, with PAMP being the next most popular, but quite a long way behind. So does this make the local New Zealand gold and silver bars the better option? Our thoughts are, it depends. First anyway, let's have a look at what they actually have in common. They have the same purity. For gold, both are 99.99% pure gold, or what's referred to commonly as 4/9s. For silver, they're both 99.9% pure, obviously that'd be called 3/9s. So now, where are they different? Well, there's three main differences. First up, PAMP bars have an assay certificate and individual serial numbers. As you can see here, stamped on the back they each have a serial number, and also in the packaging that they come with is an individual certificate that corresponds with the serial number stamped on the back. Local gold and silver bars don't come with an assay certificate or individual serial numbers. However, local gold and silver bars or ingots are stamped with the supplier's hallmark, with either 4/9s for gold or 3/9s for silver. Also, in terms of ensuring the purity of the actual supplied product, the local New Zealand refiners we use regularly exchange metal with other companies locally and in Australia, and so when this happens the metal is actually assayed again. So if there was ever a problem with the purity, they'd be found out pretty darn quickly. And of course, reputation is everything, so this would put them out of business in a real hurry. So they're family owned and run businesses, they're conservative by nature, and depending on which one you're talking about, they've actually been around for between 30 and 50 years, supplying precious metals to private investors, but also, as we can see here, to jewelers throughout the country too. So next up, we have that PAMP bars are manufactured in Switzerland, and they're much more easily recognised worldwide. In fact, PAMP is more than half the world market for gold bullion bars weighing less than 50 grams, and has gained a reputation as one of the world's premier gold refiners, and so an instantly recognisable and respected worldwide brand. So PAMP gold and silver bars are well recognised and easily resold worldwide, be it Europe, USA or even Asia, generally without the need to be assayed. Local New Zealand gold and silver bars are well recognised and readily bought back and sold in New Zealand and Australia, and for one supplier in Thailand as well. The suppliers will readily buy back the bars, and they can also be bought and sold on the likes of Trade Me. However, they may not be quite so easily well exchanged for cash in other parts of the world without first requiring assaying. You may get slightly more when selling the PAMP gold back to the supplier, but it will still be under the spot price. So the spread, that is the difference between the price to buy and the price to sell, will generally still be more for PAMP than for local gold. Selling privately, of course, is a bit more hit and miss. You may get no more than a New Zealand product. It would just really come down to what the individual buyer was prepared to pay. Difference number 3. PAMP bars cost more to buy per bar. PAMP gold bars cost another $45 per 1 ounce bar more, and for silver bars a further $50 per 1 kilo bar. This is on top of the percentage markup over the spot price of gold or silver. As an example, at the time of recording this, if you bought 50 ounces of PAMP gold, for the same money you'd get a whole extra ounce of local gold, so 51 ounces. For silver, the difference can be even more pronounced, as when you buy 5 kilos of silver or more, the local price is even cheaper. So buying 75 kilos of PAMP amounts to just over $100,000. Spend the same amount on local New Zealand silver 1 kilo bars and you'd get a smidgen under 80 kilos instead, so almost 5 kilos of silver more. So, how do you decide between PAMP bullion and local New Zealand bullion? The first and main question to ask yourself is, when the time comes, where do you intend to sell the gold or silver bullion? If it's in New Zealand, then the lower priced local gold and silver bars may be as good an option for you, as you'll get more gold or silver for your buck. As we've just outlined, when buying many ounces of gold or kilos of silver, the extra $45 to $50 per bar can really start to add up. However, if you believe you may wish to sell overseas, then the more recognisable PAMP products may be the better option. Of course, when it comes to silver, you'll have to consider whether you want to try and lug, say, 20 kilos of silver around the airports with you. Gold is, of course, much more portable. one of the characteristics that make it money, and so a PAMP 1 ounce bar can make a great travel insurance product. At today's prices of a bit over 2,200 New Zealand dollars, it can be easily hidden on your person, in a pocket, etc. Being only 24mm wide, 41mm high and less than 2mm thick. It's often a great gift for a travelling son or daughter. It's an emergency backup that they can't easily blow on a beer in a London pub, but if necessary they can easily turn it into cash. And of course, unlike $2,200 worth of cash, it can easily fit in their suitcase as well. Just like anything else, individual circumstances mean that the best option will differ from person to person, and in the end you'll have to make up your own mind. But if you still can't decide between PAMP Bullion and local New Zealand bullion, then maybe you should get a bit of both. Get some local gold or silver to get the best price and therefore the most physical metal possible, and some PAMP products in case you relocate overseas. And if you travel, then especially consider a few PAMP Lady Fortuna gold bars as some emergency money in case of theft or a lost wallet or a purse while overseas. If you'd like to compare the difference in price today between local and PAMP bullion, then head on over to godsurvivalguide.co.nz, just up to the top of the page where you can see the banner there, ready to buy gold now. Just click on that, that'll take you through to the order page, and you can compare the pricing between PAMP and local gold and silver. Or email orders@goldsurvivalguide.co.nz, free phone 0800 888 465, or from outside New Zealand, +64 9 281 3898. We'll be happy to answer any questions you've got and hopefully point you in the right direction. Anyway, thanks a lot for listening, and stay tuned for more informative videos from us soon.